What is truly going on in the WNBA, people? Every time this league talks, it becomes a more unserious situation. Do they make up rules as they go? You have a trade deadline, you have roster deadlines, you have all kinds of deadlines that exist in professional sports so as to not create a competitive advantage for one team or another. So when you have these deadlines, you can't make trades after the deadlines, right? But there are also things that are called buyouts. And in the buyout market, you have players that get bought out who could potentially sign as free agents with other teams. Now, then you have to ask yourself, are they trying to circumvent the rules? Are they trying to pull a okey doke? The WNBA is down to its final 5 or 6 games of the season. I know the Fever, Indiana Fever, have 5 games left, including Friday. You got teams like, has anyone else played more games than that? The Phoenix Mercury have played 37 games. They got 7 games left. The Las Vegas Aces have played 39 games. They have 5 games left. You got different teams with a different amount of games left. And so here is the story of one DeWanna Bonner, who once again has begged out of her contract because she can't take being on a bad basketball team. Last year, she couldn't take getting benched by the Indiana Fever because she wasn't performing. And so she cried her way out of Indiana. And the joke embarrassment of a front office, including Amber Cox and Kelly Krauskopf, literally let her leave for nothing. They let her leave for nothing to go play with her wife or her girlfriend or whatever Alyssa Thomas is to her. Well, now the Phoenix Mercury are 13-24. They're out of the playoffs. DeWanna Bonner is on her way out of the league. She's old as dirt. And it looks like she's probably going to retire at the end of this season. So what did the Phoenix Mercury do? They came to an agreement to buy her contract out with 5 games left. With 5 games left. I'm sorry, for them, 7. For other teams, 5. This is a completely unserious league. It's insane, in fact. Welcome back, everyone, to Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe, leave your comments, let me know your thoughts. Phoenix Mercury. Phoenix Mercury. And 6-time All-Star DeWanna Bonner reached an agreement to buy her out of her contract. The move sends Bonner to the waiver wire, and she would become an unrestricted free agent if she is not picked up. In her 17th season, Bonner would then be clear to sign with any team. Both Bonner and general manager Nick Uren indicated she is looking for a chance to participate in the playoffs with her career winding down. What are we doing? So this is what they do in the WNBA. They want to play in the playoffs, so we're going to just let them go. We're going to take nothing in return. We have her under contract. We're just going to do her a solid and let her go. This is what the WNBA does. I mean, how can you take this seriously? DeWanna has been an important part of our team and brought tremendous leadership, experience, and competitiveness to the Mercury. Really, buddy? What a leader she is. The second she can run away, she runs. Because of the relationship we have with DeWanna, we worked out a buyout agreement that gives her the opportunity to chase a title in what could be her final postseason. According to Bonner's agent, Mike Cound, there were no issues with Phoenix that drove her to seek the buyout. They were great. Many teams in the league wouldn't consider this, but this is a special circumstance, and Phoenix is a very player-friendly organization. She's really appreciative of them. No, Phoenix is a really dumb organization. Dumb. She's 39, blah, blah, blah. All that other crap. She says, at this stage of my career, I don't know what the future holds, but I'm grateful. But I am grateful to the Mercury for giving me the opportunity to play in what could be one of my final postseason opportunities. One of the fans, this community, and the Mercury organization have embraced me throughout my career, and I'll always be grateful for that. Oh, Lord have mercy, folks. God. Well, I can tell you off the rip, a team that's probably going to sign her is Vegas, because Vegas has massive issues with depth. The Aces would benefit from her. Melissa Smith just went down with a knee injury. I haven't seen him announce it as a torn ACL yet, but presumptively she has a torn ACL. It looked like her knee exploded the other day, which sucks for them. But beyond that, they have absolutely no depth on this roster. The roster is very thin. I wouldn't expect that they would want to play much of what's her fucking name again? Justine Passat. I wouldn't expect that. I would think that DeWanna Bonner could be of use to them from a perimeter standpoint, shooting threes. She's 6'4". But this is a joke. The WNBA is a league of doing favors for people. You're doing favors for players because we want her to play in the playoffs. So now you're going to give another team that should not have access to her as a player the opportunity now to either grab her in the waiver wire or pick her up as a free agent. I don't think there's another team that can use her. I don't think that maybe the Atlanta Dream could consider her coming off the bench, but she doesn't like coming off the bench. I don't think the Dallas Wings would be interested. Golden State has no need. The Lynx definitely have no need. The Mystics don't have a need. You definitely don't want that poison coming into a young locker room. The Liberty, maybe, but doubtful. The Fever ain't touching her ass. So to me, you got two teams. You got the Aces, you got the Dream. And I think the Aces seem to be the logical destination for her in this situation. But this just goes back to the whole point that this is such an unserious league. You're doing favors for players. What are we doing in these situations, people? So if I'm a player and I want to go win a championship. Okay, you want to let me out of my contract so I can go somewhere else? This sets a horrible precedence because other players will follow this crap. What's to stop Marina Mabrey right now from sitting here and saying, you know what, Toronto, let me out of here. I want to go somewhere else where I can win a championship this year. And let's say someone picks up Marina Mabrey for that run. Is that the way this is supposed to be done? How about Alyssa Thomas? What if Alyssa Thomas goes and says, I want out of here. I want to go somewhere else for the final 5 games. This is just such a bad look. Now, I don't know what the rules are specific to buyouts and contracts in the WNBA or the NBA for that matter. I know there's buyouts every year, but typically contenders aren't looking for those washouts. In the WNBA, with the lack of real talent and teams like the Aces who are literally playing with 3 real players and a bunch of scrubs, it makes sense and could be the difference between them winning a championship and not. This league is just so unserious. But hey, y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments because I don't know how the WNBA cannot stop this from happening. They're literally announcing why it's being done. Not because there's a problem, but because she wants to play in the playoffs. Make that make sense. Y'all leave y'all thoughts. Hype the video, like the video. I want to know what y'all think about this one because this is crazy. Another team letting DeWanna Bonner go for free. Talk to me, guys. Indiana Fever Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.